When I did this podcast, I wanted to let people know that we've been getting lied to. That they lied to you. Your guidance counselor lied to you.
Oh, yeah.
People lied to you. You don't need to do this. This is what you need to do.
I never went to college.
And if I'm a felon and I could do it, and they told you can't do nothing, like they pretty much tell you in prison, once you get out of here, you're dead. You'll never be able to get a job. People won't hire you because you're a felon. In fact, you should sign up for disability now. Mm-hmm. That's what they tell you. Sign up for disability now. Because
my buddy got out. He signed up for disability.
Yeah.
But he did 33 years. So
yeah. And what's he going to do now? With his
now he's
life?
dead.
Did he really die?
He died during this thing.
Really?
He died. He hadn't even been out 4 years yet. He died 3.5 years out.
33 years for what?
Bodies. Bodies. He had a few bodies. 14 in the hole.
No shit.
14 in the hole. I got the rights to his life story.
How'd they catch him?
He was they did a robbery or something, and he was in a car, in the getaway car. And the guy, they ran over somebody crossing the street, and it was a big mess.
Man. I tell you, that's one place I look at now, and I don't want to be in there.
He was in every Supermax prison on the East Coast. They would move him all the time. You're causing problems here. You need to go.
Oh, was he a problem causer too?
He was like a shot caller, so they'd move him. He was like, you can move me wherever the fuck you want. I know. I got my people everywhere.
That's crazy. 33 fucking years.
33. He died 10 days before his 63rd birthday. And I was the second person on the call sheet from the hospital.
How did you become friends with him?
I met him about maybe 2 weeks after he got out. He was friends with a friend of mine who a friend of mine who stayed in touch with him and looked out for him the entire time he was in jail, whereas everybody fucked off on him. So when he came out, we were in New York, and I'm just talking to him. I just see this Puerto Rican guy as far as I knew. Was talking, hanging out, and then we're talking. He tells me he just got out. I'm like, what? I said to my friend, I go, yo, he just got out? He goes, yeah. How long did you do? 33, 5. Are you fucking kidding me? And at the time, I was doing real well, too. So, I took him to Macy's. I bought him a whole new wardrobe. So, you need to look right. And then there was a Gucci in there. I bought him Gucci shoes, Gucci belt, Gucci jacket. Bought him a new phone, iPad, all that shit. Just set him up right. This guy loved me after that,
So you went to
But his first murder was when he was 11.
Jesus Christ.
Killed these twins in his projects who were bullying everybody. He was 11, and these twins were about 17. And he goes down to play with one of his friends, and his friend looked all fucked up because what happened here? He goes, those fucking twins, they robbed me and they beat me up. Because they can't do that. My brother's got a gun. And he goes up and gets his brother's gun, and he finds one, and he goes, pop, 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 shoots him. And then he goes to the corner where the other one is. Yo, something happened to your brother. He comes over, pop, pop, shoots that one too. Goes into juvie psych for 4 years. Comes out like 14, 15. Just running the streets then.
Yeah, when you kill somebody at 11,
yeah,
there ain't no coming.
And his brothers were like in that life, But it's weird because his family wasn't like a broken family. They were the only family in his project building that were not on welfare. Because his dad owned a bunch of bodegas and some meat shops, some butchers and that kind of shit, butcher shops and some bodegas, and everybody loved his family because his dad would tell you when you came into the store, he goes, listen, you don't fucking steal from me, you don't rob from me, you don't rob me. If you need something and you don't got the money, you come and tell me, and you write me an IOU, and you pay me whenever you can. And everybody loved his family for that. So he was really revered in the hood. Fort Greene,
Yeah. Yeah, it's really tight.
Yeah.
When you say the number 33, it just crinkles my asshole.
Oh.
I don't think of Larry Bird. I think of 33 hard, long years.
Oh, dude, 14 in the hole. Really, it was 12. He got
sentenced with 12.
It started with 12.
It usually does.
Because He killed a guy in the yard. For this fucking guy, he killed him. Whatever. And just long story short, he killed a guy in the yard. He got put in for 12. While he was in the hole, you can talk to each other through the walls. There was a guy in the cell next to him. You don't see each other. You just hear the voice. Guy's talking shit to him for about 3 years. 3 years this guy's talking shit. Fuck you. You're a punk. You're a pussy. I'll fucking kill you. You ain't shit. I know who you are, you fucking pussy. And my guy's like, all right, you watch. I'm going to find you. He gets out of the hole after 12 years. His hair's long, beard's long. Everyone's like, yo, welcome back, man. I need to go to the barbershop. Goes to the barbershop, starts leaning back, and there's a guy in the chair beside him. His eyes are closed. He's just getting his shit done. Here's the guy talking in the chair beside him. That was the guy. He got up and fucking stabbed him and went right back in the hole for 2 more years.
Oh.
At least he made a statement.
Hey, he wasn't the guy you were going to...
No, there's guys that make,
And he's a little guy. He wasn't like a big guy, and he wasn't like a diesel guy. He was like a guy who'd be like, I don't know, I think I easily could take the guy. But nope, he had a fucking streak in him. No, he had something we don't have, you know what I mean? The ability to do something we would never have to, I will never be able to do.
Just listen, there's murder, and then there's doing 33 fucking years.
Oh, yeah.
And doing 12 in the hole.
14.
I was talking to, I think, Rogan on the phone, and we were talking about this whole thing in Minneapolis. And how that guy, they have to be watching him. They have to, but he knows it. He knows that his end is going to be a violent, very violent one. It's not going to be a fun end, because if he gets convicted of whatever murder, they'll put him in where they put the rats. When people rat out the protective custody. But guess what? They'll kill you in protective custody. Protective custody means
he sees nothing.
What's that shit that OJ's wife had, a restraining order?
Yeah.
More people have died with restraining orders than died without.
Oh, my friend told me. He was like, you can go to PC. We got guys on
PC, you're done.
Yeah, they got
It's
guys.
just a matter of time.
They got guys on their team. That will request PC just to go in and kill you.
Just to go in there and kill you.
Right.
There's tons of stories of people who have done you wrongly and have gone to prison, and we could get them. Once they're in prison, we know where they are. And there's somebody who's got 80 years, and their wife needs $2,000 to pay the mortgage.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll slice them up into pieces.
It's fucking easy.
You go
to
give
get
the
that
wife $2,500 to pay her mortgage, and watch it on the news. They take his ears, they take everything, his eyeballs. By the time the cops get there, there's nothing left to donate.
Yeah,
there's nothing left to donate. They take his nose. That's the easy. That's why when you see all these people getting in trouble and they get these cops that get convicted or whatever, they did wrong. But when they go in, that guy is number one on the poster. Public Enemy is going to write a song about the cop that killed George Floyd. So what? Name me one prison where there's not one black prison guard.
Right.
And there's going to be 3 good white cops, and they're going to go, guess who's here?
Oh, yeah.
He disgraced cops. So he knows. He might as well hang himself now, to make it.
Yeah, he's not going to make it.
He's not going to make it. He might as well kill himself.
He's going to kill himself before
He's
trial.
Avoiding getting raped, stabbed.
And he had a real rat face on him.
Yeah, they're going to rape him. They're going to do a bunch of things to him. He might as well tell his family just to kill him on visitation.
And his wife left him right after it happened?
Yeah, he's the kiss of death. That's why they got him on suicide watch. But those guys do not last. I don't care how PC, they go away. They'll send them. Remember, when you have a 120-year sentence, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
And they've already exhausted your appeal, and you appealed 3 times, you're not going nowhere. But guess what? You got a wife and 2 kids at home, and they need money. So it's quick. It's like a quick deal. It's like code over the phone. You write a letter to him. He burns it, and he's on a mission from Satan. You get the money, and usually you give the money when the job is done. I'll bring it to your wife right now, just to give you a little bit more incentive to let you know the guy you're dealing with. And it's over. I know when I did time, I heard some horrific stories. And how guys were making a living inside, and inside contracts. They happen all the time.
Yeah, inside's like a fucking
Inside's
entire
a
business.
nightmare. That's a complete different business.
But of a panic attack.
That's why you don't. That's why nobody does nothing. You don't worry about nothing. He's going to go to jail, and we get him. He's going to go to Pelican Bay, and we're going to make a call.
Wherever he goes,
Wherever he goes, we're going to make a call.
They'll set him on
I got
fire
a friend
in
that's
cell.
got a friend that's got a friend.
PC, they'll just set you on fire in your cell.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
It's a very scary. I did a couple fucking months, and I felt comfortable after a while, but I knew where I was. You don't turn the lights off. You never turn the lights off. You know where you are, and anything could bounce off at any fucking time. It's that quick. You're dealing with 90 people who have fucking tempers. 10 of them are nice people who did bad things, but there's 80 killers who they got nothing to lose.
They don't care.
By the time you get to some levels, like when I went to Ordway for a couple nights, and before I went to Camp George West, there's a prison in Colorado they call Gladiator Heaven. That's where they send all the steroid people that are 21 to 26 that want to fight themselves to death. That's where they send you. They call 18 to 25. They call those places Gladiator Heaven. You won't make it.
Fuck.
You won't make it. Those are for young kids. And then you move on. And once you get older, you're peaceful. But there's always one motherfucker that thinks he's cute. And you have to establish yourself. That's good that you took care of him, bro. I appreciate you. You've been good to a lot of comedians. And a lot of people. I'm sorry he passed on you and shit. That's one thing you have good. You have great karma, bro. You helped a lot of people. A lot of my friends say you help them all the time, and that's why I check in on you.
You gotta look. I'm the same as you. We look out for people.
I look out for people.
We're empathetic guys.